Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human.
Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and...
Know this. Until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me.
She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Threshermore on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Threshermore is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight.
You weren't there, but it was a really good fight, and it was a long time ago. But hello there, troops. We're back with another episode of Mass Effect 2 of the Legendary Edition. Now you're watching Ace of Space Gaming with your host for the day, myself, Thumbs. And I guess I'll give you a little recap of what happened in the last episode, although I highly suggest going to watch it, because if you're a fan of Garrus, which I'm sure a lot of people are, then definitely go check it out, because we done his loyalty mission last week. And basically, when Garrus was Archangel on Omega, this Sidonis guy was like part of his crew, I think, but he ended up betraying Garrus and killing all of Garrus's crew except for him. So obviously Garrus wanted revenge, so we ended up having to go to the Citadel, talk to Bailey once again, because of course it always leads back to Bailey. And he pointed us in the direction of someone called Fade, which actually took us to a Volus, who we thought was Fade. Last week I just thought, why not go Renegade, because I've got full Paragon anyway, so may as well have some fun new, So we shot the Volus's guards, and he was told us he wasn't Fade, and told us who actually was Fade and where to find him. It turned out it was his name's Harkin. He was the real Fade, and you could see him in Mass Effect 1, but I explained in last week's episode how we didn't get to see him in my playthrough, but you might know him if you played it yourself. So we went after him in this factory so that he could apparently get in contact with Sidonis, because he's the one that made Sidonis disappear. So Garrus was like, I need you to make someone reappear. And also, we got to see like a totally different side to Garrus last week. I mean, we've never really seen him mad, he doesn't really get angry, because who could get angry at Shepard? Probably a lot of people. He's always just been kind of friendly and just a really nice guy. But last week he was really, really different, and he was like beating the crap out of Harkin. He was gonna kill him. He was gonna put a bullet in him. No, he was actually gonna take his knees out, I think, which is kind of worse, I feel. Torture. But obviously Shepard stopped him, because we're not letting him go down that path, Like, we'll let him take revenge, but that's crazy. So we stopped him, but before he tried to kill him, Harkin got in contact with Sidonis and made a fake meeting up between Garrus and Sidonis, which led to him getting beaten up, almost killed. Whatever. Garrus and Shepard left, went to go get Sidonis, and I kind of tried to maybe talk about it a wee bit, but in the end I always let him go through with it, because to be honest I think he deserved the revenge. Revenge isn't always the best answer, but in this case, I always let Garrus go, do what he wants. And then we just went back to the ship and had a little talk with Garrus, how he's flexible, apparently. That would have been the chance to start the romance with him, But as you saw after talking to Garrus, I spoke to Thane and hopefully maybe kicked that romance off last week. I don't know. He called Shepard Siha, but he calls her that anyway, even if you don't romance him. But I'm hoping this time is different. So fingers crossed. We actually started the romance, and that was handy. So this week we are going to be not saving. I was thinking this week maybe we'll do Zaid's and Samara's if we can get them done in time. Hopefully both of them, because they're not that long. So maybe we will have to do like a Thane and Garrus situation again. And then at some point I really will have to talk to people on the ship, because I've got a couple more conversations to have with people before, you know, finishing the game off. That's all for later, right? For today. I actually think we'll do Samara's. I like doing Samara's mission. Zaid's isn't that long though. I will go do Samara's. Samara's is cooler. Okay. Where was that? That's Omega, is it? Yeah. So we're off to Omega then. Let's go.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
To Arya we go. If you can't remember, since it's been quite some time since we spoke to Samara about this mission. Her daughter is an Ardat Yakshi. I actually can't really remember the ins and outs yet, to be honest. But basically she has to kill her. So that's why we're here. We need to hunt down her sister, because she's been hunting her down for a couple of 100 years, I think. Can't remember, but
Come
so
on, let me in.
we need to, you know,
Ari's expecting me.
help Samara kill her family. Always fun.
Arya has work for her. Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
Depends.
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
I can't even remember if we've met Patriarch in this playthrough. I really don't think we have, to be honest. I feel like I've not done that much exploring, but then I don't remember nothing. You can tell me I'm absolutely wrong. Yeah, I guess I'll ask an order.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
So I protect him.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy.
Yeah.
As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Alright then, why me?
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
Because to be nice.
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Makes sense. I guess I'll do it.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
Okay.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Thank you. That's not that important. I don't really need to go do that. Just a little side mission, you know. To get some respect from Arya. Basically.
What do you need?
Apparently I have a data pad for you.
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel.
Oh, yeah.
They were coming for you next. Let me see. Interesting.
You're welcome.
Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
You sure will. Now, I would like to know, have you saw any suspicious Asari?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
Wow.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Alright, thank you very much.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Sounds ominous. Do you think we can catch her? Do you think it's too late? Guess we're on a hunt. Troops? You know what? I think I need some FDA couplings. I don't think I've done that yet. Oh, I haven't done that yet? Really? Have I done anything in this playthrough? I've forgotten so much. What is that all about? Nice. Which is good because now we have tally, and it's always better to give them the couplings if you have tally, I think. Okay, to the apartments. Hello, I am here to talk to you about an Asari.
Are you here about my daughter?
Maybe.
My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
Well, yeah, I do believe you. Because, you know, we know who may have done it.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now.
Oh.
Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm not gonna say yeah, I'm not giving Arya the credit for helping.
I'm looking into this on my own authority.
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Thank you. I guess we'll find out a little bit about her.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative? How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her.
Wow.
Said her work was fresh.
Yeah, where did she normally hang out?
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
So, who did she hang around with?
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends.
Okay.
Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari.
Ah?
Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Oh. I guess tell me a little bit about her. About this Asari, yeah.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Does she normally drug her victims, though?
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Yeah. I promise that, I guess. Shepard and Samara make a pretty good team, so I have confidence.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Yeah, we're done asking questions. You might have a little look around.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone.
Oh. Sorry.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
Oh.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Will we? We need to flip the place upside down. Also, I've never understood that because, like, Samara's like, I know what it's like to lose a daughter. I guess she might mean figuratively, because all three of her daughters are still alive at this point, are they not? As far as I was aware. But maybe not. I don't know.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it.
Wow.
But I'd never part with it.
I would. No, come on. Let's play the oldest, I guess.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife.
Oh.
I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
I see. Shepard is on the job. We are sleuthing, trying to find a killer.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Oh, so she moves things quickly then. I see.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight.
Oh.
Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
And that was that. Our last entry. Perhaps our last words. That's all we need for now.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She does sound very dangerous. I also thought it was really cool to have this, because I think like when an Asari is an Ardat Yakshi, is like a birth defect kind of thing. So like the fact that BioWare went into that much thought to have birth defects as well, it's a crazy life, but really interesting how you saw.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Yeah.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
That's really crazy, but also really cool. She does sound like the perfect predator. I agree.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night.
Oh.
Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned.
Yeah.
She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
I guess we could lay a trap. Try and lure her out somehow.
So we have to lure her out.
I just said
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Why? Yeah, why unarmed? Like, what if she's a Juicy's Shepard?
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear.
I guess.
This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
You think? You think I'm powerful? I guess we'll go then. Let Shepard's power do the talking, am I right?
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Yeah, we can, but there's also the case of this thing.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Oh, that's a shame. But we're leaving now. Thank you. Goodbye. It's like sayonara. So no, we're not sleuthing. No, we're baiting. We gotta bait Morinth to try and trap her so that Samara can get to her. But I mean, if she's as powerful as Samara says, what's to stop her from just seducing Shepard and, well, hollowing her out and making sure yous don't save the galaxy? It's risky. But we're gonna do it because we love Samara.
What do you want?
I heard Garrus in there, right?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Oh, I should have dressed up.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching.
Okay.
Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril.
Yeah.
She will be planning to inflict horrors on you.
Yeah.
If you are not careful, you will want her to.
And you're just like, on you go. I'll find you later, or whatever. I'm kidding. I trust Samara, of course. Okay, yeah, how do we draw her?
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
Okay. I guess, yeah, how did she get an invitation? I mean, Shepard is like a combat kind of gal. She's... Hey, I'm putting Shepard down. I bet you on her off time, she's probably thinking about Liara. I'm kidding.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Okay. Got you. And so, yeah, when we're alone, like, how do I stop her from trying to kill her?
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
Yeah.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, I kinda can't not trust you. For the way that she honors me, look at that respect. Oh, Samara and Shepard are best friends. Oh, okay, we'll go over our findings just to double check everything.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax.
Yeah.
Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya.
Yeah.
It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Nev a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Okay, I got it. I know it. It's in the bag.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Oh. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Although, if I get killed, it's all your fault. Okay, let's go. Hey. Rage. I don't know.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
Oh, they are banned. But I guess I'm gonna. Do you know where she is?
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
Who are these people?
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
Sorry, yeah, we're not. That's not our thing.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I hate
Hey,
this place.
what
and
we
everyone in it.
doing? We're in the
Every
club
night I
having
hate it
a
all
drink.
over again. I don't talk to people.
Hey, bartender.
What'll you have?
Treat your customers.
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
Bet yourselves double. You're welcome.
I love this place!
See, Shepard just helps everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Hey, you wanna dance?
Hey.
Hey! I forgot this is hilarious.
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
How does that even work? It's all about the confidence, isn't it? That's what it is. Absolutely. I mean, Shepard's got the moves.
Baby, I can pay. I'm a good tipper too.
Oh.
I told you to stay away from me.
He is gay.
Ain't hard to get. Give it up, baby. I'm
Shepard.
sold.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
be like
sauce.
that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
Wow. He's that kind of guy. Or that kind of Turian. But the lady said no. Mr. whatever your name is.
The lady asked you to step away.
You want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Okay. What the? How's that for good times?
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
You're welcome.
My name is Morinth. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
I have been waiting. I got a booth in the shadows.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You know why it is? Because we're very like you. Apparently.
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Yes. Why, yes, we do. We want family and just a cause. I'm kidding. I don't know. I've never actually picked those ones. But just, you know, we're supposed to lure her. We're not supposed to talk about that kind of stuff. So I always thought it would put her off. So, I'm going to talk about music first, I guess. I'm trying and hope that I've remembered the right answers for this. To not mess up.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me.
Yeah.
What about you?
Primitive, like Expel 10, bro.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
Like drugs. Drugs are a crutch. I don't think you should be doing that. Oh, I have a history with drug. I never noticed there was an answer before. That's cool. But go for this.
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul.
Right.
Seems like we share some interests.
What about art? I just love art.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
I like that Forta Elcord person. You know, they're just super challenging.
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Yeah, like Vienna. Do you watch the violent ones? And that's like when you're like, if you're talking about gaming and you don't know about games that much. So you're like, do you like the PS2? Do you like the Call of Duty? But yeah, we're going with this.
Do you know Vienna?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
She'd asked like she'd already saw it, and she was like, oh yeah, sounds good, yeah.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially just being in space. It's so spacey. No. I bring the change. Give me that. Those answers have been getting me places tonight.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Shepard is so creepy sometimes. But I absolutely love it. I don't know about you, but power is power. That's a Game of Thrones thing, isn't it? Knowledge is power. No, power is power. And then she lost all of her power. Anyway, I'm going for that.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Oh, do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
She's very forward. Samara, you better be on my black man. If you get me killed, then I won't be happy with you. Why, hello, nice apartment.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Yeah, that look, yeah, love that too. Makes you feel powerful, right? You like power.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
'Cause you killed him? 'Cause you drained him of all life and happiness and hope? Right?
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
What kind of chess are you playing? No one dies in chess. Unless it's Harry Potter. In that case, some people might die, but, you know.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
So that you can kill me.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Oh, I can go renegade. I've never went renegade before. Let's go for it.
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Very forward again. Like, Who do you think you're, Morinth? I don't think we're that like, you know?
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games.
Oh, I think she's onto us.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
I don't know, I always kind of go for that because I feel like even Shepard could have her mind, like, tampered with, you know? But, I guess I kind of also like this. I'm going with surprise, motherfucker.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on.
Do you?
The bitch herself found a little helper.
How did you know? Hi, Samara.
Morinth. Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Oh. Hey, I haven't had this option in a long time. Because I wanted to do a playthrough a while ago where I killed Samara. And now part of me kind of wants to kill Samara. Just to see how it works out. I'm not gonna kill her, I'm sorry. I love Samara too much. I feel like she's just too good a friend to Shepard to kill her off. I do apologise for not changing up my playthrough, but I really like Samara troops, you know? So anyway, let's kill Morinth. Sorry.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Guess a bit brutal.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Wow.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Are you okay?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
A broken old warrior, that's such a shame. I love that she's like the smartest of my daughters and it's like, wow, the other two are just... the other two aren't there, but they can just feel it. They're like, she's loving Morinth again. But yeah, anyway, we'll go. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the Normandy. I know I said I was gonna do Zaid's mission, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll just leave that to next week. Troops, I do apologise for stretching this out, but Zaid's mission isn't that long, so I'll just get that done for you next week. Try and do it a bit quickly. And then maybe I'll start Kusumi's mission to end like next week's episode with. Okay, we're back. That was quick. Did you miss me, Kelly? Probably. I guess let's go talk to Samara actually, see how she's doing. Because, I mean, you know, can't be easy killing the smartest of your children and the best looking and just the best all-round child. I would know, I am the better child. Kidding. Hey, if you've got a sibling, I'm sure you probably make the same jokes. If not, then lucky you.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
I always feel so bad for Morinth. That's such a shame. I mean, yeah. How does it feel being free but knowing your daughter's dead? The best one, too.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
That's really sad. Like, I honestly love Samara, but honestly, her mission breaks my heart sometimes. Or just like how she is after it, you know? Yeah, how do you feel about Morinth? We know she's your favourite, but... or was.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
That is a bit hypocritical, you had to kill her, but it's still her daughter, isn't it? I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't actually think, or like Shepard doesn't think.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40?
Wow.
I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Considering you said she was on the run for 400 years, was she not? That is crazy. Is it not like... Well, Liara is, what, 100 odds? And she says that she's barely classed as an adult in Asari standards. So if she was 40, then how young was that? Crazy.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
Yeah.
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
I guess. Shepard has had to sacrifice a lot because of saving everybody.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission?
You will, don't worry.
I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists. And perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
Perhaps even other one. Can you just... I'm sure I might have said it a while ago, but, you know, put a pin in the fact that she says there's 3 Ardat Yakshi in existence, and she has 3 daughters. That was the original conversation that made us talk about Morinth. Just take a pin in it. Yeah, I guess, can it not be prevented with all sorts of medicines these days? Especially space medicine.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself.
Oh.
Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I can't remember her saying she was a pureblood. But, like, Liara's a pureblood. What if she's one and she doesn't know it? And it's just, I don't know, she says that it like, manifests at a certain age. But, imagine Shepard survives everything just to be killed by Liara. No, there's irony. Anyway, how rare is this?
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Yeah, can you hurry that up, please?
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
That's very true. Also, the reason I'm going on about the whole numbers of the Ardat Yakshi is I'm not going to tell you why. Because if you don't know, then that's really good. It will be a lovely surprise for Mass Effect 3. But if you do, then oh, you know.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family.
Oh.
I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
I mean, I guess I'm glad you're at peace. I'm gonna say that. I don't know if it's a good option. I can't remember if I've used that before. But we're going with it anyway.
You still control the direction of your life.
Yeah, that.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Oh. You're more than welcome, Samara. anytime. Happy to have helped. Let's maybe go see if Thane wants to talk or anything. Thane? Since we had a little nice chat last week. I'm glad Samara's okay though. I mean, I'm sure it'll take her a bit of time, but she's got Shepard to lean on if she needs anything.
Do you need something?
You want to talk, or has there not been enough time in between talks?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard.
Oh.
Join me.
I've been thinking about you.
Oh.
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Siha?
Well, I mean, of course, but I also want to know what Siha means. Don't I always?
Last time we talked like this, you said you'd explain what Siha means.
I need to explain myself to you first.
Oh.
When I married Irika, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Irika was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantiest commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, a good thing. I mean, I guess it is a good thing we met when we did. I kind of want to say that one. So did you go in there, because he said it was going to be his last mission, I'm sure? Did you go in there wanting to die, or? I'm going to ask this anyway.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
So, what? The fact that Shepard was there just egged you on to not want to get caught?
I had no idea you planned to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time, and I met another Siha. Few are privileged to meet even one.
You still haven't told me what a Siha is.
Yeah.
One of the warrior angels of the goddess Arashu.
Oh.
Fierce in wrath. A tenacious protector. I confess, I've come to care for you.
Oh.
Perhaps I'm being foolish. We are very different.
I mean, race-wise, yes, but personality-wise, I feel like we've got some things in common. But also, we've never done this before. I feel like I was in this position once and I had to be like, nope, I can't replace your wife. But no, we're actually going for that option. First time on the channel, and for me. But, I've saw some, like, memes and all that, and it's like, just how Thane basically ends the conversation with, I care for you, but started it with, oh, by the way, my dead wife. You know? It's kind of weird. It's not, it's kind of, anyway, we're starting this ship, literally.
I'm not sure we know each other well enough to call it love. But I feel something for you too. Something more than friendship.
I've never felt affection for another species. I'm not sure what to do now.
We'll just have to figure it out.
I look forward to the memories.
Oh. Shepard already knows how to do the whole interspecies thing. You got it in the bag. But we finally started the romance with Thane. Wow, I didn't think we'd be doing that today. Nice, so instead of going to do Zaid's mission, well, Shepard got herself a bow. Is that what they say? Probably not. They haven't said that for 100 years. But anyway, I'm not really intrigued to see where it's gone, or what it entails, because as I've mentioned, probably I've only ever romanced Liara as femship, and then Tally and Jack as broship. So looking forward to seeing what happens. Also not looking forward to Mass Effect 3, but that's a whole other kettle of fish. For now though, I'm leaving it there, troops. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, and if you waited until the end, then please come and let me know what you think of the Thane romance. If you've tried it yourself, how do you feel about it? If you haven't, why not? Were you like me and just stuck in some other romance and too scared to waver off the path? But, and also come and let me know what you think of Samara's mission as well. Do you like Samara, or do you choose Morinth? I was really tempted to choose Morinth, so come and let me know if you think I should have, if you think I made the wrong move, or if you're happy with having lovely Samara on side. But troops, and we're going to leave that there. So come and let me know what you thought of the episode. And until the next time, we're going to be doing Kasumi's mission, not Zaid's mission, then starting Kasumi's. Until then, well, wherever you are, troops, day or night, I hope you're having a good one. And I hope you're staying as safe as you can. And I guess as clean as you can. And until the next time, we're almost finishing off the loyalty missions. Well, thumbs! And my gal Shepard over here. Well, we're all...